Hey guys, it's DestroyYesterday here again, coming at you with how to make money now with the new update while you farm. So what is going to give you that money now, because things have changed quite dramatically here with regards to crafting and stuff. So first let's take a look at what we got. So we'll just start from the bottom. Nip buds, worth about the same thing as they were before the update, about 17,000 units. So those aren't bad. Those are always a good way to get money if you can find enough Geknip. Album and pearls actually have gone down a little bit. I believe there were 20,000. I think they're just less here because of the system I'm in. I think they're around 20,000 per pearl units wise. Also, just a friendly reminder: the economy now varies a ton depending on the system you're in. So my high recommendation is to get the economy scanner in your ship as soon as you can, so you can tell if that's going to be a good system to sell your stuff in, to basically to find a base in. I am just about to change bases because the new update changed my Oasis planet into a nuclear war zone, as you can see here. So I just found a new one. I'm in my way to change, but anyways, back to this. So crafting wise, before crafting, those two are really the best things if you can't craft, if you don't have the blueprints for them. Gravituna balls, not that bad, 8,000. Those are okay. They're not really that good anymore now with this new update. They were worth, I think, 12,000 before. They're not very good anymore. But if you're just starting, you don't have a lot of craft blueprints, that's a good way to start. Now, this varies depending on how far you are into the game, what you can craft and what you can't. Just to begin with, lubricant, not bad. It's a lot of gamma root. That used to be called condensium, for those of you who don't remember. To me, that's not really worth it. 400 that to only get 160,000 units. But if that's one of the first ones you only have, try that one. We go to the glass. I used to make a ton of money off of this before the update, but now it takes 250 frost crystals to make a glass instead of 30. Now, my system says it's 38 grand. It's about 48 to 50 grand, like, average. So if you just look at well, I guess I can't point to it, the little symbols there, out of 5, it's 3 out of 5. That can kind of help you tell what it's going to be worth in other systems, how much it actually is worth. So glass is not bad. I would recommend that if you're just a first starter. Glass is one of the first blueprints you get when you start the NPC missions. Very quick way to make it. You will need quite a bit of frost crystals though in order to actually make a decent amount of money from it. So I have 3 biodomes of it, so I can make about 500,000 with just that. So not terrible, but not bad. But the newest thing I would recommend, first, unstable gel. It's only 200 cactus flesh, which was the spodonium, as you remember, 80 grand. For 200 of that. That's not bad. And these grow actually pretty quickly. So, that's good. Heat capacitator. Also really good. That's 240 grand, essentially, units. Only 200 selenium, which is, remember, was for Vidium before it was called selenium. And it takes 100 frost crystals, so not that bad. That is very good. Polyfiber, 200 star bulb, which is a new element found in yellow systems. Pretty easy to find. 200,000, so not bad with those. But acid, almost 300 grand. Takes 600 fungal mold though. Quite a bit. So you're going to need quite a bit of fungal mold in order to make this useful. Now I have a farm that has about 20 of these up in my freighter, so this is worth it to me. But the things I recommend the most are this. The liquid explosive takes an unstable gel and an acid. So remember, the gel takes easy, 200 cactus. And then this one. So those two combined make this. for almost 1 million units. So that is really good. Circuit board is even better. Heat capacitor and a polyfiber, almost 1,200 units. I mean, excuse me, 1,200,000 units. That's so good. That's way good. So remember the heat capacitor. So not bad. 200 selenium and frost crystal. That's easy to make. Polyfiber, 200 starboard and 100 cactus flesh. So not that pretty easy to make. Makes the circuit board. You can get almost over 1 million units for that. That is my highest recommendation. That is what I've been doing now because of the new updated changes. But let's go take a look at the economy. So I can kind of, I'll show you, the other way, show you how this kind of works and how important it is to find a good economy system. So if you look here, it no longer does it in percentages. When it tells you how much it's worth, it does it just money-wise. So if we look at this, well, actually, let's go to one that you're actually going to sell. So we look here, $243,000 for the heat capacitor. It says here it's about 20 grand less than the average. So since it's neither red or green, that's normal. So that's not bad. Now if we go to, let's go to one that has a ton. See, look right here, nip nip. So these are actually, I guess, worth about 20 grand. So see, it's down 3,200 from the average, which is pretty bad. So it tells you the amount of money that it's down, not percentages anymore. So Nip Nip Bud's probably not the best thing to sell in this particular system that I'm in, or Album and Pearls, as you can see here. Not worth a lot. So keep that in mind. Carbon tuna ball is even worse. So remember that when you do it. Make sure you find a good economy. I find that just looking up the words for some of them actually really help in a dictionary, because there's some pretty intense words there that have a deeper meaning than just what you think it might mean. So I'd recommend looking up the words as well. Keep in mind now that you do have to charge the hydroponic trays with 50 carbon, 50 plutonium, or 50 thamium. I'd recommend carbon just because it's easier to grow. Look at all this that I have, makes it easy. However, the stuff in the biodomes, you do not need carbon to grow. It will just grow by itself. So that's what I use, preferably. So it's all a matter of what you want most and what you can do. Keep that in mind. There was one other thing I was going to tell you. Can't remember what it was though. Oh, yes. I forgot one more thing in the crafting. You can also, there's a new thing called living glass, which actually is what you need now to make the biodome. It takes 1 glass and 1 lubricant. That's 700 grand. So, remember the lubricant though was 400 gamma root, 250 frost crystal for the regular glass. So, not bad. I don't know, it's a lot of gamma root. Gamma root, it's hard to come by. I have quite a bit of it because I've been playing for a long time, but it's just not worth it to me to use that much gamma root to only get 700 grand. So that's my choice though. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, that's the new improved way to make money quickly in this new update. So I hope that everything works out. You can still sell star bulbs just by themselves if you'd like to. Those aren't too bad. 8,000, not the best. I wouldn't recommend that though, because you can use that in the, let's see, where was it? And cactus flesh to make polyfiber. So I'd recommend that though if you use the star bulbs. So keep that in mind. Happy farming, interlopers. Good luck.